Hello guys, I'm Ryan Wright.
I'm Jerry.
Listen, before we get to London Has Fallen, I wanted to give a shout out to Goosebumps,
Yes.
the movie. Hey, Goosebumps the movie is sponsoring this shout out.
This is true. But
Honestly,
I would do it even if they weren't.
Honestly, yeah, it's a really worthwhile film. It was a great theater experience too.
They captured the spirit just the right way. I was very happy.
So when they asked us to do this, I was like, yeah, I called up Jerry and I was like, dude, you're not going to believe who contacted us. Because it's one of his top 10 favorites of his top 10 horror sci-fi films.
Yeah. If I'm just looking at horror and sci-fi, yeah, Goosebumps made my list.
Because Goosebumps was awesome growing up. I remember
everybody had them, you know, like it was a ubiquitous thing, you know.
My biggest memory of it was when we were in third grade, you and I, there was Miss Renteria, one of the hottest teachers we ever had. And she was reading that book with the dinosaur T-Rex skeleton on the front. I forgot what the book was, but
it was like one of those choose your own.
It was the first choose your own, and it was a blast. And the best cliffhangers of my life were listening to Miss Renteria read Goosebumps to me.
They were thrilling, and I mean, I was all about it. Like that was always the kid in the school library who they were like, "Could you please read something else?" Like,
yeah,
you're always with these scary books, and it was like I had the show, and I had even like the audiobooks and stuff. Like Goosebumps was my jam back in the day.
Yes, it was. It was all of our jams. So yeah, the Goosebumps movie starring Jack Black. It'll be on Blu-ray on January 26th. It'll feature alternate openings, I think an alternate ending too, blooper reel, deleted scenes.
Okay.
Check it out, buy it, or rent it. I would say buy it because if you rent it, you're gonna regret not buying it. So just buy it.
Yeah, I mean it's so much fun, man. Like I would watch that movie again.
Yeah. So there's a link in the description box to buy the Goosebumps movie.
Good, I'm going there now.
Anyway, guys, let's get to this. London Has Fallen, official trailer number 2. We have talked about Olympus Has Fallen, I for some reason, a lot in our life. I haven't seen any of these trailers with you yet.
Really?
It stars Gerard Butler, whose face is always to the right side of his mouth. Well, let's see how he has to save the president again, guys. This time in London.
An attack has decimated the British capital. Go, go, go!
The American president is unaccounted for.
Oh my God.
Is that a trailer in the front of a trailer?
You have a presidential race, sir? Every day the same damn joke. What the hell they make you out of? Bourbon and poor choices.
Bourbon and poor choices. Can't do an American accent.
With security at unprecedented levels, this isn't just a gathering of the world's most powerful leaders, it is the most protected event on Earth.
Welcome to London, Mr. President.
What's wrong? Nothing.
No, something's wrong.
Bugs the hell out of me.
Instinct, Gerard.
Get down! An attack has decimated the British capital.
5 of the world's leaders are now dead.
Stay with me. We'll get you out of here.
The American president is unaccounted for.
To our friends in the West.
Bakaway.
Number 6 on the 10 list.
What do you want?
Your president.
That's not going to happen.
He's only number 6?
Then every day from this moment forward will be on your head.
We'd have to fire Bakaway before he fires the president.
We're going to kill him slowly and broadcast it live.
Yeah, well, you should have brought more men.
I will be executed as propaganda. You don't let them take me. If it comes to it, I want you to kill me.
Do
That's
it.
an order.
Do it.
London is just the first stop. Just imagine every major city descending into chaos.
It's not just London, it's the
Your
world.
president dies tonight.
To those who threaten our freedom,
Single tier.
Rise up.
All right, here we go.
And make no mistake, we will find you. And we will destroy you.
Mike, we're getting you out. Go, go, go! Rooftop, 3 o'clock!
Brace right back.
Whoa.
That is some impact.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
You always need that line. Oh my God.
they're really going full bore with
destruction in this one.
this
huh?
is like a yeah,
This
no.
is like it looks like a Michael Bay movie. Like, what the fuck happened?
Well,
Before it was like grounded, and it was like it was in the White House. Now it's like this is a major terrorist movie, and explosions upon explosions everywhere.
Well, there was a terrorist element in the first one, but it did have more of a contained, more
Yeah.
down to earth, Die Hard sort of
Felt
feel.
a lot more real than all this CGI fest we're getting in this trailer.
This does look a little more like it wants to be White House Down in the grandness of the action. This almost has like a weird exploitation-y vibe because it's taking such familiar imagery for right now. Like, this is the news turned into like an exploitation action movie.
yeah,
Like,
because
which always is jarring to me. Like, I'm always a little
it's like
worried
taking
about that.
something that's a little too close to home and turning it into entertainment purposes.
Yeah, I'm like, I could see this on the news any day. Like
Yeah.
you know, and that kind of jars me. Like, I guess it's effective, and people want to see that fantasy, but
And
it's
we want
also
this-
jarring to me.
We need this Scottish guy to save us, though.
Hey, I like
He's
Gerard
not
Butler.
doing it in an American accent.
He's doing something.
He's trying.
That one line, you should have brought more men. That was
You
pretty-
should have brought more men.
No, that's not how he
Really
said
didn't
it.
say it like that, no. Like, they're turning these like modern day things and they're trying to make an entertaining action flick out of it, but it's also taking a serious vibe. So I'm like, well, I want something different out of it if it's going to take itself seriously. Yet it's going for like a lot of cliche moments that I'm seeing.
The first movie had that though, and I feel like this trailer just kind of dials up on both. Because like in the first movie kind of felt like two movies. It was like, here's the Gerard Butler, like, oh man, this guy is trapped in this situation and he's doing a really good job, and he's in like a different plot. And the rest of the movie is kind of this like gritty, not like big effects, but like, you know, kind of exploitation-y action movie. It's very kind of grimy.
True.
In that sense. And it seems like they've just taken both.
Do you like what you're seeing?
This stuff is always jarring to me, so it always makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but...
Because, yeah, it is just a trailer, so I can't say this is what the movie's going to be like.
I liked the first movie okay. I really liked the Gerard Butler story. Like, whenever he was on screen, I was like, this is awesome. I like this because this is so cool. The rest of the movie didn't quite coalesce for me, and I feel like it's going to be the same way.
It's weird. I feel like when it tries to be... I felt like with Olympus Has Fallen, when it tried to be more is when it actually fell under more cliches. In their serious moment. Like, and I'm watching this trailer, and it's like, this seems so good guy versus bad guy, and Gerard Butler is kind of in the background again. Like,
Well, it's very now. It has that exploitation-y thing where it is, like the first one had that thing where it seemed like it was trying to take itself seriously at times and be hitting, but then it would do these sort of, you know, big, gritty, kind of gratuitous action moments. Like, there's lots of carnage and destruction, and it feels kind of dark. So, like, White House Down, like, at least tries to be fun and swashbuckling about it. And Olympus Has Fallen has this weird, because it's trying to be more... It doesn't necessarily read as cliche to me, but it does read as kind of strange and awkward.
I don't know.
You gotta, like, I feel like these movies could benefit from either toning something down or just acknowledging what kind of movie they are. Because they want to be a better movie than they're giving us,
well,
I feel like.
we're in a day and age where when the main character... It's like one thing when it's Transformers, not saying I like those movies, but when it's Transformers, you have CGI characters, so you're going to see CGI destruction. It's another thing when it's like... The main characters are human beings and they're being thrown into this CGI world of the real world with all the destruction and stuff. Some of it looks like real explosions. A lot of it, like even the helicopter part didn't look real to me. And
Well, yeah, I mean, they've added more effects, set pieces, but what they've also done is dialed up the urban chaos. They're taking a bigger element from real life that is like a very pertinent issue and showing a lot of it. It just feels like gratuitous.
But Olympus Has Fallen was... You got to root for this one guy who was like needed a chance at redemption.
Yeah, he's John McClane.
He's
like,
John McClane, right?
Yeah.
But still, it's like even though they took the Die Hard format, you still liked him.
Yeah, we were like, okay.
You
like,
still had a character to be on board with and go on this adventure with. Every trailer I've seen of this movie, I'm like, who the fuck is the main character in this movie? It seems like, I guess it's about the president and Gerard Butler again.
that feels
But
like
most of the trailer is other stuff.
that feels like a marketing tool.
Yeah.
Because it's really playing on the kinds of things we get passionate about now and that affect us now.
Yeah.
So it's not showing us any one particular person, it's just showing us these moments that will conjure up familiar feelings and using those to get us in. Like,
And I don't think it's London
like-
Has Fallen, it's the world has fallen.
yeah, I mean, that's just because it's basically going, we're doing this, but now in London, instead of...
I know,
White
but then he's
House.
like saying the whole world's gonna go down now.
Oh, of course, yeah, but the title is just to make you, like, to be able to reach back and go, oh, Olympus and now London. Oh, they're in a different place. Like, it's just the description of the movie. Like, I'm sure
fair.
it will be the whole world because it's always the whole world.
I mean, I felt like the smartest step for this would have been if they had to take place on an airplane, like the second one, and then the third one kind of like in the streets of New York.
Yeah.
And then the fourth one,
He becomes a super.
I wanted to wait like 20 years.
Yeah, maybe scale it back to PG-13.
Where Gerard Butler is like, damn, I need a career back.
I need to face off with a fighter jet now.
And then I would like a horrible fifth movie.
Yeah, just where nobody cared.
Yeah, where the screenwriting has fallen.
It's good.
The creativity has fallen.
It's good. I like it.
In case you guys didn't know what I was doing the Die Hard franchise.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Lethal Weapon.
No, dude. Lethal Weapons with Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte.
I hold out hope for this because I'm like, really like Gerard Butler in the first movie. Like, I would like to see him do that again. Like, I can root for that guy again in the fantasy of it all. But, I don't know, movies like this, I'm always a little uncomfortable around. It just makes me feel weird when they're playing with something very relevant and very real. So I'm always like, please be careful with that. Like, please don't turn this
It's
into...
not this, but it's like, imagine if they did an action movie around 9/11.
Yeah, I would be... Because I'm like, what if the rest of the world... Like, what must the rest of the world think about this? Because it does seem a little disingenuous to rush into a situation and make an action movie out of it.
And I like how...
But to some people, that's really cathartic.
I like how this movie is about an American who has to save London.
Yeah, well, that's weird, too, because he's an American played by a Scottish guy.
I wonder how...
So, how many degrees of... What does that do to the message?
Like, give us, like, a new English character, at least, to get on board with.
This white guy is gonna save some other white people. But he's not American anymore, so, like, he's playing an American, but he's not an American, so, like, is this jingoistic or not? Like, it's weird. That's thinking too far.
I might wait to see what other people are saying that I trust before I watch this movie.
Did Fuqua direct this again? Is this a Fuqua movie?
No, Spike Lee. Spike Lee directed London Has Fallen.
London Has Fallen 2016.
No, directed by someone else.
Babak Najafi. Do they really jump like an indie director in here?
Oh, he did the show Banshee. 2 episodes of that.
Interesting.
He did the short film Pablo's Birthday.
Where's he from?
Oh, dude, he was a director and writer for Easy Money 2, Hard to Kill.
Interesting.
Wow, this guy has a strong reputation. You know what? This has reinstilled my faith in this movie.
Oh, wow. 6 writing credits, too.
Oh, you know it's going to be good. The more writers, the better a movie is. That's what I say.
I felt okay about the first one, but the first one straddled a line where I was like, I don't know about this. You know, I like Gerard Butler just for the fun of watching Die Hard, and I think he's a really good John McClane type, but I don't know. I feel like this movie, I feel kind of like all of that is amplified by this.
I feel like Morgan Freeman's effect in movies has really gone down. I feel like he's becoming what Christopher Walken was for a little bit, but for dramas and stuff.
Yeah. Well, and when he popped up in this, I had forgot Aaron Eckhart was the president in this, so I thought he was the president. And then when I realized that he's like the Secretary of State or whatever he is in this movie, or the Secretary of Defense.
First lady.
Yeah, he's the first lady. No, but I forgot he was in this, and when I realized who he was, I was like, for some reason I didn't believe it as much.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like his demeanor would have to be different if he was going to be the Speaker of the House, you know.
I know, but it's like Morgan Freeman was like, oh, he's so awesome. And then he started just being like supporting roles in like so many movies. And I remember there was a time where they did that with Walken. Like, Walken's so awesome. Let's just start casting him in a bunch of stuff. You know?
Let's just have him show up and do that thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like how I feel about Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. I mean, people want someone to bring weight and you know, respectable austerity.
I mean, he's always cool. He's always good.
Yeah, he's always, like, he can turn it on and off. It's just like, this is the first time in a while where I've been like, I don't know if I believe you here. Like, and I don't know, I can't tell if you're entirely engaged with this. Or if this became a lot bigger and crazier as it went on. Because, like, I'm kind of surprised they made this. This one's gonna be like Hong Kong Has Fallen or something like that.
Or he has to save Aaron Eckhart again.
He has to save Aaron Eckhart, but in China. It's gonna be
your bad luck, man. You're getting me in trouble.
This is gonna be Die Hard, but where it's not only John McClane getting into these situations, he's always getting into these situations with the president.
Yeah. You are by far the most unlucky president I've ever met.
And it's gonna run for like 20 movies, and it's gonna be always Aaron Eckhart and Morgan Freeman as the Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
And they will, somewhere along the line, we'll have to go, how do these people keep getting elected?
And why is he the president? We haven't seen a single scene that really shows us why he's the
He's
president.
too busy being kidnapped.
He's too busy being kidnapped and attacked, and I'm like, I'd like to see a little something to why he's the president.
What is happening to American policy right now that this guy's always gone and being kidnapped somewhere?
He must
Who's
be doing
running the
something.
country?
He must be doing something fucked up if everyone wants to kill him so bad.
Or he's just that great.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, listen. If you're new to the Chanel, subscribe today by clicking this button. Reasons to Jerry is a playlist of Jerry on this channel, and Dank Stubs, a podcast hosted by Jerry. And I think it's about time I acknowledge why we have a black background. You can't feature any other brands in this video, people.
Because the only brand worth featuring is Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, the movie.
Please, let's watch it now.
Okay.
Wait, let's do that again.
With my Thug Life beanie. We're not doing it again. There's no such thing as retakes.
Oh, just cut that out.
This is raw.
It was
you
done.
ain't even medium rare.
Cut that out. Cut that last part out.
Why?
Well, I don't know, because it sounded silly, and I don't know when this is gonna go out.
Are you talking about you or what I said?
No, what I said.
No, I don't care about what you said. You could look like an idiot.
That's really mean of you.
You can't swear in this video.
Ha! Now you have to cut it out.
Just bleep you.